Good morning, students. Today we are going to read Chapter 3 of Economics Poverty as Challenge, Part 6. In this chapter, we will read about the problems faced by urban poor. In our previous module, we read about the problems faced by rural people. Now we are going to read about the urban poor. Lack of proper housing facilities you can see easily in urban areas where poor people are living. Unhygienic environments, no social security schemes, lack of opportunity to equality, health, and educational services. Now, to understand the situation of poor people in urban area, we will read the story of Ram Sharan. 33-year-old Ram Sharan works as a daily wage worker in a wheat flour mill near Ranchi in Jharkhand. He manages to earn around 1,500 a month when he finds employment. The money is not enough to sustain a family of 6, including himself, his wife, and 4 children, aged between 6 months to 12 years. He has to send money home to his old parents as well, who are living in a village near Ramgarh. Ram Sharan lives in a one-room rented house in a crowded urban settlement in the outskirts of city. His wife Santa Devi works as a part-time maid in a few houses and managed to earn another 800 rupees. They manage a meager meal of dal and rice twice a day, but it never enough for all of them. His elder son works as a helper in the tea shop to supplement the family and earns another rupees 300. His 10-year-old daughter takes care of the younger siblings. None of the children go to school and have only 2 pairs of second-hand clothes. Shoes are luxury for these children. Now we have understand that what is the situation of poor people in urban areas. Now question arises that what government is doing? Which steps have been taken by the government to improve the situation of urban people, those are suffering poverty? Some of the schemes have been started by the government for urban poverty. These are Nehru Rozgar Yojana, Prime Minister Rozgar Yojana, Urban Basic Services for the Poor program, National Social Assistance Programs. These programs have been started by the government to increase the employment and remove the poverty in urban areas. If we see the poverty at global level, you can see that how many countries are suffering from poverty and what is the level of poverty in countries. Why is poverty a challenge? Why did we use a word challenge? First, political instability. In the country where poverty is existing, like India, there is political instability. Lack of implementation of law. It is very difficult to implement the laws in such type of countries where poverty is so much. Caste system. Caste system is also a cause for poverty when we people don't accept these people who are living in poor situation. No patriotism among the people. If a person is suffering from starvation, then how he can think about the patriotism? No interest for the rich to feed the poor. Now, If poverty is so much that every fourth person is poor in any country and large population is there, then how rich people they can do anything for the poor? They will also not take interest. Less subsidy provided by the government is also providing very less subsidy, which is not sufficient for the people. Poor are not being employed. One more basic and which is very much important problem in our country, that is unemployment. That people they are not getting employment, that's why they are suffering from poverty. Now, challenges that still remain providing health care, education, and job security for all, and achieving gender equality and dignity for the poor. This will be even bigger task. India's most compelling challenge wide disparities are poverty are visible between rural and urban areas and among different states. Certain social and economic groups are more vulnerable to poverty. Poverty reduction is expected to make better progress in the next 10 to 15 years. This would be possible mainly due to higher economic growth, increasing stress on universal free elementary education, declining population growth, increasing empowerment of women and economically weaker section of society. If these major steps will be taken by the government strictly in the country, then we can imagine that there will be no poverty and we can win this problem of poverty in the country India. Thank you. Chapter is finished here.